Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic medium, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what stands out about you. What is illuminated about you? Is it your personality, your looks, something you're doing? What is it that stands out? I'll give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Also, if you'd like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. But let's get into your reading. Please take one moment to meditate on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. And let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay, and in this reading, I am going to give you clear insight on what stands out about you. What is illuminating about you? I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 1, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here, Group 1, that your energy draws you naturally to the Peonia card. And with the Peonia card, this is quite interesting and intriguing. And what comes to my mind and my feeling here about you is that Group 1, see, you are part woman and part fierce queen. Okay? It's about you being very beautiful, and it's about this brightness about you and this magic, and also this flirtatiousness and mischievous energy that stands out about you. But I can tell you this: if any person or situation ever makes you feel less than your stunning true self, then take a moment to affirm the truth of your beauty and your magic and your otherworldly charm, because that's exactly what it's giving with you, Group 1. Let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. Spirit, what stands out about Group 1, Spirit? What stands out? And you have here the High Priestess. Yes, this is in strong correlation with Peonia energy, because with the High Priestess, this definitely tells me that you have a lot of wisdom, and you have a lot of things that you do love to share with other people, and they're just awestruck with you with everything that you do know. But you have this wisdom because you do enjoy researching. So you're kind of like a Google queen here, but see, you're very intelligent because you do know that Google is really like an Ivy League education to some degree, because there's so much on there to learn and there's abundance of factual information. So you are a researcher here and you have a lot of wisdom. But you are very dreamy. Your eyes are very beautiful. They stand out, and people are just naturally drawn to the way that you look. And speaking of that flirtation energy, so those that are drawn to you romantically, it's your eyes, your hair, just your whole face, the way that your hair frames your face, and the way that your eyes, it says, hey, I see you. And to those romantic interests, some of them kind of mistake it, but it says, I want you to them. But a lot of times you don't. You just have this very dreamy look about you. And that is seen here with the high priestess energy. But also, you know what? There's something very substantial about you where you do listen to your inner voice. You have a very strong intuition, and that vibration does go out to others. Others really think that you can see through them and that you know what's going on, in their mind, especially when it comes to what they're thinking about you. So some people really feel as if you can see through them. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what stands out about group 1? And you have here the Justice card. So with the Justice cards, this is giving Libra energy, especially with Libra being ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty here. You're very beautiful and you're naturally beautiful, and sometimes you do love to adorn yourself with makeup and jewels and hair accessories, but you're just very beautiful here. But with the Justice cards, you do believe in equality for everyone. And that's what stands out about you. The way you speak about liberation and how everyone should be treated equal, no matter of their sexual preference, their race, their religion. That stands out about you. Your freedom nature and that liberation energy that you do radiate out to others. So let's pull more energy. Spirit, what stands out about group 1, Spirit? And what stands out about group 1? And you have here originality. Look at this very nice confirmation that Spirit just gave us, because you are truly original. So something about the way that you do dress is very different from everyone else. So you could be at the beach and everyone does have on swimsuits, but your swimsuit is totally different. It may have a different type of pattern. Even your jeans, you probably like jeans with zippers or buttons or flowers or something like that, or just totally different colors than what everyone else has. So your dress does stand out. But I can clearly see here, represented with the originality card, that the frequency of originality, that supports your capacity to be unique and original, regarding your creativity of unlimited possibilities in every moment. So the way that you speak on how anything is possible and that you can do anything, but you speak that for everyone else as well. You see a limitless world. You see infinite possibilities, and that positive vibe about you, the way that you see that you can attain whatever it is that you want and everyone else can as well, that is very unique in itself, and that stands out about you truly. So let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what stands out about group 1, Spirit? What stands out? And you have here the fault line. So with the fault line, I can clearly see here that people better not even think that they're going to hold you down, tie you down, tell you what to do, or there will be a massive earthquake, because that is just messing with your freedom. That's trying to cuff you, trying to hold you back from something that you naturally desire to express. So with the fault line energy, this is clearly telling me that you have a vibration and a presence, a very strong vibration of courage, self-confidence, self-assurance. You know what you want, and you're not afraid to speak it. You're not afraid to walk it or talk it, and to do what you want to do, as expressed here in the originality card. So people know not to push your buttons too much, because you will let them know exactly where you stand and put them in their place immediately. No holding back, no cap here when I'm expressing this energy about you, group 1. You're the first to say, hey, this is my life, my choices, my life, my rules. And that's how you live. And that's what stands out about you. You stand up for yourself. And that's very beautiful and very commended. That should be commended. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation for group 1. So let's see here. And you have here divine lineage. So with the divine lineage energy, I can clearly see here that you are very loyal to your friends and your families, and also to your dreams and inspirations. And you are very loyal to your children. If you have children, you're very loyal. Some of you do have pet children, and you're very loyal to that. Specifically here with divine lineage, I can see that you are very focused on right now building a financial building financial security for yourself, a strong financial future here. And it's for not only you, but it's for your family as well. So that is represented here in this loyalty energy. I'm getting very strong earth energy here in this reading towards Libra, and even some Capricorn in the sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus in this area as well. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more cards. So, Spirit, what makes Group 1 stand out, Spirit? What makes Group 1 stand out? This card here just jumped out of the deck. And you have here the Sun card. So you're a star straight off, and you are in the spotlight. And I love this confirmation coming out in your reading here about what makes you stand out, because this is a strong confirmation, because we're speaking here about the sun. And the sun puts a spotlight on whatever it shines on. And specifically here with the Sun card, you're very happy. And you're very joyous, and people love to be around you. You gather people around you with your happiness here. You're the one that when you walk in a room, you heads turn and you light up that room. There's something very joyous about you. And for some reason, there's always a joyous outcome. When it comes to situations that may seem challenging for you, there is a joyous outcome, and also lots of success that is a part of your journey here in your life. So that is to be noted here from Spirit, that you have success on your journey here in your life, on your path, with your dreams. Whatever it is that you want to do, there's a strong vibrational frequency of success around you and material happiness. Thank you, Spirit, for this confirmation for Group 1. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, what makes Group 1 stand out? Spirit, what makes Group 1 stand out? And you have here the Knight of Wands. Well, this is very strong fire energy and creativity energy. And Spirit, thank you for the confirmation immediately after the Sun card, because the Sun is fire as well, and the Knight of Wands is fire and creativity. Fire energy representing Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the Sun, moon, or rising, or even in the Venus placements. If these are your placements, this is even a stronger confirmation on what stands out about you. And with the Knight of Wands specifically here, I can definitely clearly see, again, you are very free-spirited, very creative, and there's just something very sensual and sexy about you. And Spirit gave us that information moments earlier in your reading here, where with the Peonia card, where there's a flirtatious nature about you. So sometimes you're not even flirting with people, but people think you are. And it's just the way, it's just your vibration. It's just the way that you are. It's your aura. It's your energy. You're very beautiful for one, and very warm-hearted and friendly. So with that warm-hearted and friendly nature, people just really assume that you are flirting with them. And not only that, this could be people of the same sex as you as well, but for sure, the opposite sex, well, it's on fleek. They just really think, wow, Group 1 is flirting with me. Did you see how she looked at me? And it's not that. It's just that you are very warm and welcoming, and you have this very nurturing vibe about you. And it's just very free-spirited, very creative. So your creative ventures and your creativity, your talents, your gifts. They truly stand out and they're being blessed here by Spirit. So there's something creative that you do and that you're naturally good at, and you're encouraged to continue that. Some of you, it has something to do with art, some sort of art form, drawing, painting, digital art. And for some of you, it's definitely like speaking or singing or something like that. Even I can see like makeup or hair, but it's very artistic, and you're encouraged to do that by source energy because it's very successful. It's already in your vibrational vortex to be successful. Let's pour more energy. Thank you, Spirit. So, Spirit, what stands out about group one? What stands out, Spirit, about group one? And you have here the Two of Wands. Look at this very strong fire energy, connectivity energy. The Two of Wands is about you traveling. It's about traveling, and it's about making plans here. So the way that you're on the move, you're a go-getter. People do recognize how you plan something and you go towards it. Some of you do travel literally. You travel. Or you're always thinking about travel plans, wanting to go somewhere. Some of you do have a dream board where you have a trip on your dream board, and someone that is in your circle, this stands out to them. Or you post pictures on your social media about beautiful places around the world, and that stands out, your desire to travel as well. So group one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. And please take a moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Group one, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group two, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. In this reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what stands out about you, what is illuminating about your presence. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group two, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and click that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here, group two, that your energy draws you to the white sage card. And with your energy being naturally attracted to this card, I can see that you do have insight. You see things that others can miss. And you understand that to see what is true, you have to look beneath the surface. See, your soul is sage. It is a wise one. You know the value of patience, even when it isn't easy for you to be patient. So with this, what stands out about you is your very calm demeanor. You see, it's very soft and you're very elegant. You know, the way that you move, you know, it's very like easy and free flowing here. And you just feel like there's no need to rush. And by you having that patient nature, it stands out in this world where everything is just rush, 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 go, 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 you know, now, now, now. This is totally opposite of who you are. So this is why it stands out. So let's pour more energy. Just to make a point also here, the way that it's like your resting face, the way that you are in just your moment of, sitting somewhere, maybe in a public place, is a very like innocent. There's an innocence about the way that you look as well. Very innocent. So let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what stands out about group 1? Look at this. You have here the Three of Wands. So this is a fire energy here with the Three of Wands, and it's creativity. So although you're a very active person, you're very patient with your activeness, you're very calm about it. You do take action. And look how we got this very nice correlation with the Three of Wands. Look at her on the card. She's looking through the binoculars and how she can see things that others can't see. So it's like you have a very strong intuition. Like you can see through others. Like you can basically see their motives before they tell you everything about them. You know their motives here. But the Three of Wands energy, this is fire energy. And this is representing Sagittarius, Leo, even Aries in the sun, moon, or rising. But there's something very lucky about you as well. So things take place for you in a way that does not take place for others. Like maybe you'll apply for something and you'll get a really quick response on that application, or, even like things that you're trying to do, they just work out a lot easier for you, and your friends and family will say like, wow, how did that work out for you so quickly? They called you back and you just, applied like yesterday. Why did they call you back so quickly? So it's like a luck factor that is around your vibrational frequency. So let's pull more energy here. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Justice card. So with the Justice card, this represents Libra. Sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus in this area. So you do desire equality for others. And that is a warm and sensitive energy about you. How you do desire for people to be treated the same, no matter their gender, race, ethnicity, no matter. You want equal opportunity for others, but you also believe in swift justice when someone is wronged in society. So that is very beautiful. That's like a compassionate nature that you do have, and that stands out about you. But it's also something very intriguing and warm about your beautiful eyes. They're very alluring, and even to like the opposite gender here, someone that finds you very romantically desirable, they love your eyes and also your lips. Your lips here are very, very illuminating as a part of your presence. The way that you speak as well, your voice stands out a lot. And people usually comment on your voice. They say, you have a really beautiful voice. And some of you are actually singers and speakers as well. I'm getting very strong earth energy in your reading. Taurus, Capricorn, even Virgo here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. And this energy could be represented in the sun, moon, or rising, or even in your Venus placements. But let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what stands out about group 2? And you have here the orphan. So with the orphan card, I can see that you offer the energy of strong compassion. And Spirit gave us that insight moments earlier. But you walk alone. You do a lot of things alone. You're not afraid to walk alone, to go on hikes up in the mountain, or to go on trips by yourself, to, conquer your dreams, your day-to-day life. You actually enjoy being alone, and that stands out about you. And people see that as a strength. So you have a very strong inner strength. And some of you have actually felt like you've had to raise yourself, due to the nature of your upbringing. You really feel as if you had to go at things alone, but that has made you very strong, very emotionally strong, and very independent. And that independent nature stands out about you. Let's pour more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what stands out about group 2? And you have here the Ace of Wands. Again, strong fire energy and strong creativity energy. But specifically here with the Ace of Wands energy, it's like you're very inspiring. People are very inspired by you. I feel as if you've told people about your life story, or just, even people close to you, and they're very inspired and kind of awestruck on how you're able to do the things that you do in your day-to-day life. And people are inspired by you on social media as well. People are just by the way that you look. It's an energy about you, and you're very creative. You always have the urge to create something new, a new project. You're always speaking on, hey, I have this new idea going on. I have this new project that I started. And that inspires people a lot. It's a very, very very strong inspiration nature about you, how you do love to create, the urge to move forward, to get things done. And that is not what is going on in your immediate circle. So that's what stands out about you among like your family and your friends. You have that push forward attitude. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. See, liberation, a very strong confirmation here in your reading on how you like to see things grow. And your loving heart as well. The way that you're loyal to your family and your friends and yourself, even your self-love. You know your worth, group 2. You know your value, and you do not sacrifice that. But the Queen Mother Nanny energy represented here in the liberation card. You like to see things move forward, to grow. You speak positive words of encouragement to those around you. And some of you actually write poetry, and that is so inspiring to others. You write songs, and you even speak this. And so that's what stands out about you, your growing nature, how you love to see things grow as well. Getting a very strong earth energy towards Capricorn, even Virgo, and the sun, moon, or rising. The planet Venus as well, representing love. You have a very loving nature, a very warm heart. You like to see things happen for yourself as well as other people. No hater vibes about you whatsoever. And people know that, and that's what stands out, because in our society today, there's a lot of competition between people, and people tend to hate on each other just because there's competition. But you see that there's enough for everyone, and that everyone should be treated fairly, as represented here in the Justice card. And so this is what stands out about you. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what stands out about group 1, Spirit? What stands out? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here freedom. Yes. See, you want people to be free. Look at the strong correlation with freedom and the Justice card. Thank you, Spirit. You want everyone to live this very happy, free, optimistic life. And it just stands out because that is not what people around you resonate with. But keep being yourself, because this is truly what the world needs. Because the energy of freedom, that supports your sense of limitless possibilities and potential. It's just boundless expression and bold exploration. But see, look at the confirmation that Spirit is giving you with the white sage energy and the messages moments earlier here in your reading. You're very free-flowing, free-spirited, free-loving person. And very beautiful. And something about the way that you dress too. You dress like a very light and light clothing. People love your clothing. You don't wear like very heavy, material. Your material is light, like a light thin, like cotton. Some of you like tank tops and shorts, but it's very light. You don't like a lot of heavy fabrics. So you like to dress very light. You enjoy light conversations where you don't want to talk about too many things that are burdensome or heavy in nature. This is giving strong Sagittarius energy as well in this reading. Thank you, Spirit. And you're very adventurous, which is represented and seen here in the Three of Wands card. Very adventurous. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more. Spirit, what stands out about group 2, Spirit? What stands out? And you have here the 10 of Cups. Total love and commitment that you do radiate, group 2, for your families, for your friends, for your families, your friends, and yourself. You're just that person that wants everyone to win. A very strong confirmation here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Just a loving, so warm-hearted. You're such a beautiful person. Oh my goodness. It would be so nice to meet you. You're so beautiful. Wow. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. Also, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. If you'd like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. Group 2, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay, and in this reading, I'm going to give you a clear insight on what stands out about you. What is so illuminating, effervescent about your present? I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 3, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So, group 3, you are naturally drawn here to the Medicine Woman card. And with your energy radiating to choose this card, you know what? This clearly tells me that group 3, you're a wild woman. Yes. See, you have the spiritual gift of medicine wisdom, the healing way of the sacred feminine. This soul wisdom and healing, it comes from Mother Nature, okay? Her seasons and weather, her landscapes, and the particular life that Mother Nature supports, including like animals, plants, and crystals. So, I'm going to just straight out and tell you, you have this very inviting, warm, nurturing, healing energy about you. And oh my goodness, your eyes are just breathtaking. And people won't say it, but they stare at you because your eyes are just so, they're mysterious. They're sensuous, but they're mysterious. They're deep. They're beautiful, but yet and still, they're just like, you wonder, what is this woman thinking about? I wonder if I could read her mind, I would love to know what she's thinking about. And this is what stands out about you, your mysterious nature and your healing energy. Let's pull more cards. Spirit, what stands out about group 3? And you have here the Chariot energy. That is quite interesting. You also have the 10 of coins. So it's a very strong earth energy starting out here in your reading. Capricorn, Taurus, even Virgo, represented in the sun, moon, or rising, even in the Venus signs. But specifically here with the Chariot energy, this is about how you take action in your life to get things done. You move forward here, represented in this Chariot energy. But I'm going to tell you something. This is about your journey in life, where you're headed, how you are always thinking forward and moving forward. That is a very inspiring perspective that you have and that you offer to others. And that truly stands out. Okay, especially in the times that we're living in now, and the time, and it's kind of like the times are kind of sensitive right now due to what has happened and taken place in the previous years, the previous couple of years. People are feeling very unstable, but you see, you charge forward. You're forward thinking, forward moving, always thinking about what can I do next? How can I better myself? How can I make it better for my family or my children? What can I do? How can I heal this situation? How can I heal myself? And that energy is very strong in your vibrational frequency. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation. With the 10 of coins energy, again, this is very strong earth energy, physical energy here. You're about building a legacy. You're always thinking about, retirement and inheritance, leaving something for your children and generations to come. And that is very forward movement mentality. That's a very forward movement mentality. You're thinking ahead about future generations. And that stands out about you. That conversation that you do have with others. And maybe you post things on your social media, even, posters or memes or writings as well. Your mentality is very deep. And people recognize that about you. So you're not only just this natural beauty, not needing a drop of makeup, just gorgeous regardless. But when you do put on that makeup, it's just like a work of art. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pour more energy. You are a work of art, group 3. So you have here the World card. It's about success, completing your goals, And Spirit is rewarding you for this energy that you do possess. You're about moving forward. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation represented here in the World card. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pour more. You have here the King of Wands. And this is very strong fire energy, representing motivation, wisdom, high standards that you do hold for yourself, your self-respect, self-assurance, self-love. Not only that, you motivate other people and you're not even aware of that by the way that you carry yourself and the way that you speak about pushing forward and honoring, your legacy, or honoring, your life, appreciating what you have right now. That's a very strong fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo in the sun, moon, or rising. Thank you, Spirit. And even represented in the Venus signs as well. Let's pour more energy. You have here the 8 of Wands. Strong fire energy. See, you're not about being held back. And you're about breaking the chains of oppression, depression, suppression, and you're about straight elevation, moving upward and onward. And that stands out because that is not what's taking place all around us right now. So this is to be commended in you. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation. The Eight of Wands energy specifically also tells me that you do things very quickly. So if there's something that has to be done, you don't hesitate. There's no hesitation in your step when it comes to priority and taking care of business, taking care of your children, making sure that this task is completed. And look at this very nice confirmation and correlation with the World card here. The World card representing completing your goals, and at the end of completing those goals, receiving success and rewards. This is about taking swift action, not letting anyone or anything hold you back. Those naysayers, those haters, you're not about that. It's not going to happen here with you. And that stands out. You're very bold, very beautiful. And that's healing. That's the medicine woman. That strength that you have, that courage to look forward and to move forward. Look at all the confirmations you have here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. You have here curiosity. See? Yes, curiosity. You're very curious about the world, other people, perspectives. You have a very open-minded nature about yourself. Because, see, the frequency of curiosity, that supports your intrinsic, inquisitive nature, which is necessary as the driving force behind your growth and evolution, by being curious. And so that's what stands out to other people. They just wonder how you're so interested in so many things. But that's who you are. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the King of Swords. This is very beautiful air energy, and it's a strong air energy, high frequency, because it's the king, representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in the sun, moon, or rising, or even in the Venus signs here. And specifically with the King of Swords energy, I can clearly see here that you're very intentional with your thought pattern. You're very strategic. So you may be quick, but believe me, you have thought it out before you have acted upon it. And that is what stands out about you. A very strategic planner here. And a leader. Very nice correlation between the medicine woman and the King of Swords. Both hold high leadership roles, positions, and frequencies. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. And let's pull more energy. Spirit, what stands out about group 3? And you have here the medallion. See, this is about building a legacy, leaving something for future generations to come. Strong confirmation with the insight that Spirit gave us moments earlier. Thank you, Spirit. The medallion, like you are wanting to pass on something to future generations. Build a retirement and an inheritance for yourself when you're in your 90s and 100s. Because this is where you're headed, group 3, because you are this medicine woman. You're about healing. You're about seeing things well and healthy. Focusing on growth, completing your goals, taking action, always moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and make my day. Also, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Group 3, I am sending you lots of love and good energy.